Hello and welcome to Joyful Strength and Stretch with me, Dana. Today we're going to do a yoga flow that focuses on opening up our heart or our thoracic cavity. This in turn will help you increase the flexibility of these muscles in your rib cage to allow you to take in more air when you breathe in, which makes you feel better overall, especially when it comes to managing stress. That's a really nice, quick way to help yourself calm down when you're feeling anxious. Just take some slow, deep breaths. And also expanding this area, increasing flexibility here can help with your posture, especially if you're prone to being hunched over. So in order to help fix our posture, we want to stretch out these muscles. And that in turn is going to help with back pain and neck pain. So let's get started. We're just going to be observers right now. So I want you to place your right hand on your chest, your left hand on your belly, and you can close your eyes. And all I want you to do right now is notice your breathing in its natural form, not manipulating it at all. As you're breathing in, do you feel your chest expand, your abdomen expand, or both? I also want you to notice how fast your breathing is. So if you even want to count to yourself in seconds, count the number of breaths it takes, or number of seconds it takes to breathe in, and then to let all the air out. And again, we're not manipulating our breathing right now, we're just noticing. Okay, and now that you've noticed how your breath is in its natural state, we're going to intentionally try to take our inhales deep into our belly. So as you inhale, you want to feel that expansion in the abdomen and in the chest area. So you should feel that hand come out. You're breathing in through your nose. And then exhale through your mouth. Let that exhale go as long as you possibly can, letting out every bit of air that you feel like you can until you just can't exhale anymore. And then bring it all back in. Inhale through the nose. And again, exhale through the mouth. You should feel that belly button contract towards your spine as you're letting that air out. Again, breathe in as deep as you can, down into the pit of your belly. And then exhale. You can drop your hands. And that's just, like I said, a little exercise you can do when you're having an anxious moment, just to help tap into that more calming part of our nervous system. So now we're going to sit nice and tall, making our upper body as long as you can get it. So you're going to reach that crown of the head high. But take note of keeping those ears stacked over your shoulders and shoulders over your hip bones here. And if this isn't a comfortable position for you, you can sit on a pillow or a block just to elevate the hips a little bit. Okay, I'd like you to take a nice deep breath in, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, bring those hands down to your heart. Bring your thumbs to your sternum, or this bone here that connects your ribs. Repeat, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Okay, place the left hand down, reach up with the right. So make your body as long as you can, reach those fingertips up, and then lean to your left side. And release. Reach up with that opposite arm. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Lean to your right. And release. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist open to the right side. We're just warming up our spine. And then release. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left. And release. Take the left arm across the chest. And then breathe in. And in this expansion here, just kind of hopefully just feel an opening right here in the heart space. So you're very subtly arching the back and looking up. And then from here, reach that right arm across the chest. Exhale. Again, open it all up. If you want to bring your arms behind you a little bit more here, you can. And then bring the arms down. Grab that right elbow. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, grab the left elbow. Inhale, or reach the arms up. Clasp those fingers together. Push the ceiling away from you. And then as you exhale, bring those arms down. And right now, from this space here, you're going to bring the navel back, creating a C shape with your spine. Tuck the chin. And then inhale, we're going to open it all back up. Bring those arms behind you, shoulders away from the ears. And release. Take this right hand. You're going to wrap it behind your lower back. So you see my little fingers poking out over here. The back of my hand is touching this lower part of my back or hip area. So you can hold the hand here with the opposite hand and kind of gently pull, or you can hold it here. Just listen to your body. Bring the left ear to the left shoulder. And that shoulder is back and down, and you should feel hopefully a subtle opening in the heart space on that side. And then release it. Now we're going to do the same thing with the left hand. Wrap it behind you. See my fingers? Grab with the opposite hand. And then just gently pull. Bring those right ears to your right shoulder, or right ear to your right shoulder. And release. All right. Now we're going to come to all fours. Stack those wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. In this position, I'm going to kind of face you a little bit. Want your fingers nice and spread out. Now see this inner part of my elbow here. When I'm here, you want that part to face the front. So you're kind of outwardly rotating your arms. And when you do that, you should feel a little bit more opening here in the heart area. So we'll come back to this position. So just keep that in mind when we're in this position, just to get a little bit more benefit from this. Okay, I want you to breathe in, draw the belly down, look forward. And as you're holding this, you're drawing those shoulders kind of back and down. And then exhale, draw the belly button up. for our little cat pose here. And then we're going to move through that with the breathing. As you inhale, bring the belly down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, bring the belly down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Okay, come back to a neutral spine. Okay, from here, place that left hand in the center of the mat, just below the chest area. You're going to reach up with the right hand, twisting from your ribs up, so keep those hips square to the mat. And if you want to watch this part first, you can, but we're going to exhale. Just kind of curve that arm around, reach through this little opening you've created, and then inhale, open it back up to the side. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, bring it up. And now we're going to bring that arm all the way down as far as you'd like to go. So you can come all the way down to the mat. Take this top arm and wrap it around that lower back like we did in the beginning. And just hold it here. Okay, go ahead and untwist that arm. Come back to all fours. And keeping those hips stacked over your knees, I just want you to work toward reaching those fingertips toward the top of the mat and bringing that forehead down. We call this a puppy pose. So hold this and breathe. And then come back to all fours. And we're going to repeat on the opposite side. So bring that right hand down. Open it up to your left side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Bring that arm through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring it through. This time we'll lower down as far as you'd like to go. Take that top arm and wrap it around the lower back. Hold it here for a few breaths. Okay, go ahead and untwist. Come back to all fours. Draw your big toes together, your knees together. Sink that tailbone back and reach forward with the fingertips. Child's pose. You can rest your forehead on the ground if that feels good to you. Let's make our way back to all fours, tabletop position. Bring those legs hip distance apart. You're going to tuck your toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Press those heels toward the mat. Nice straight line from the top of your head all the way through your tailbone. Take a breath in, bend your knees, look toward the front of your mat. Exhale, walk it up. From here, we're going to roll it up slowly. The head is the last thing to come up. Once you get here, give yourself a nice little shoulder roll. Bring the shoulders back and down. Take a moment here in this mountain pose just to kind of stop and check in with your body. Checking in with your breathing again, so see how that breathing feels now. I want you to inhale, draw the arms up. Then as you exhale, I just want you to bend the elbows, so it looks like this. And then just arch the back, bring the shoulders behind you, or point those elbows behind you, looking up. And then inhale, bring the arms back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift it up about halfway. Find extension in your spine. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, reach up, swan dive. Exhale, bring the hands back to the heart. And let's repeat that and add on to it. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows, open up the heart. Look up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift it up halfway. Exhale, fold it out. Hold it here for just a few breaths. And from here, plant those hands on the outside of your feet. Step back into a plank position. So you can do the full version here, or you can come down to your knees. Just like I mentioned earlier, try to keep the inner crease of the elbow facing the front, because you don't have enough to think about when you're holding this, right? Engaging your core. Go ahead, lower those knees down if they're not there already. Squeeze the elbows into your body as you lower yourself down with control. Bring the tops of the feet to the mat. We're going to breathe in and lift that upper body, look forward, open up your heart space here. So again, we're bringing those shoulders back. Exhale, bring it down. And then we're going to repeat that, so you can either do the cobra or you can push up into an upward facing dog. So you're bringing your entire body off the mat, except the hands and the top of the feet. So push those shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, bring it down and try not to hurt your dog. Hey, girl. We're going to push back through all fours. Marley, I love her too. Downward facing dog, Marley. From here, I want you to draw your left knee into your body. And then as you exhale, we're going to come through to a lunge pose. So bring that foot forward, keep that knee over your ankle. We're on the ball of that back foot. Once you find your happy place, just lower that knee down in the back. And then from here, we're going to lift our upper body to a neutral position, place the hands on the knee. And then inhale, reach the arms up overhead. From here, bend the elbows just like we did standing, and just very, very small arch in the back. Look up. Inhale, bring those hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bring the arms down. Bring that hip crease back. Lift the toes on that front leg as you hinge forward. And then from here, we'll return back to our lunge. Bring those hands back to the top of the knee. And then another variation here you can do is clasping those fingers behind you. Straighten the elbows, open up the heart space here. So again, those shoulders are back and down. You can hang out here, or you can even hinge forward. Bring that left shoulder toward the inside of that left leg or the left knee. All right, exhale, bring it up. Release the hands. Let's go ahead and hinge back again. Bring those hips back, forward fold. And with control here, just bring that knee back. We're going to come to a child's pose. All right, from here, come back through to all fours. Tuck the toes underneath you, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, either hop or walk to the top of your mat. And then slowly roll it up. Okay, come through, face the other direction. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, open up the heart, arch the back, look up slightly. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring that top of the head toward the mat for forward fold. Plant the hands down, step back into plank, whichever version you'd like to do. And from here, you can lower to your knees if you're not there already, and kind of slowly do a push-up down like we did on the other side. Or you can shift your body forward and then lower yourself down with control. Bring the tops of the feet to the mat. Inhale, either to a cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, bring it down. Bring it through, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. This time, take that opposite leg, so it should be your right leg this time. Draw that knee into your chest. And then exhale. Bring it through, lunge. We're going to hang out on the ball of our foot first, just to find that happy place. Then lower your knee down. Take a breath in. Bring the hands to the knee. Lift the upper body. Draw that belly button into your spine. Shoulders are down. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, bend the elbows. And then from here, you can gently find a little arch. Look up slightly. Inhale, bring the arms up, and then bring them back down. Draw that hip crease back. Forward fold. Straightening that front leg, lift the toes. And then we'll come back through to a lunge position. Hands to the knee. And then we can bring those hands behind you. Clasp the fingers together. Open up your heart. And then from here, you can hinge forward as far as you'd like to go. This may not be available to you right now, and that's okay. Just listen to your body. Okay. Release the hands, lift the upper body, shift the hips back, forward fold over that front leg. Go ahead, bring that foot back or that leg underneath you. This time, bring the knees as wide as your mat, big toes together, shift the hips back, fingertips forward, child's pose. Okay, go ahead and lift that upper body. Bring those knees back underneath you. Lower yourself down to your belly. We're going to play around with another heart opening pose called bow pose. I'm going to show you different ways you can do it. So we're going to start by reaching your arms overhead or towards your front. All right, we're going to start by bending that right knee. Flex that right foot and bring that heel toward your bottom. And keeping your thumb up on that right hand, we're just going to reach back in that direction toward our foot. So this might be your full expression today. Or if you want to work toward grabbing the inner arch of that right foot, go ahead and do that. And then from here, lift that thigh up off the mat as you arch your back. You can reach that opposite arm forward. And then of course, if you're doing the one-legged version, you want to go ahead and do the other leg as well. But I'm going to show you the version using both legs. So all you're going to do is you're going to bend the knees, flex the feet, reach back, grab your arches. And then lift the legs, lift the heart. Hold it and breathe. I kind of find myself naturally wanting to grab my ankles instead, so you may want to just kind of find your happy place here. And exhale, bring it down. Great job. Go ahead and push those hips back, child's pose. From here, go ahead and lift up, come to your bottom, and then lower yourself down to your back. Keeping those knees bent. Your toes are moving in toward your bottom. Your arms are out beside you, palms up. Just breathe here for a second. Draw your knees into your chest. All right, keep that right knee drawn in. Extend the left leg out straight. and take that right knee, pull it toward the left side of your body as you reach out beside you with that right arm, looking toward that right hand. Moving that right shoulder blade toward the mat as you're reaching that right knee toward the floor. All right, exhale. Come back through to center. Draw both knees in. And then we're going to extend that right leg out straight. Hold that left knee in. And then draw your left knee to your right side. Extend that your left arm out beside you, looking in that direction. All right, untwist, come back through to center. Hug your knees in again. From here, extend those legs out straight. And just kind of let them turn out naturally as you open your palms beside you. Finding a nice comfy position. We're going to hold it here and breathe as you let everything settle in your body that we did today. We're going to bring our attention and awareness back to our breathing as we're laying here. Just take notice if your breathing feels any different than it did at the beginning of today's practice. With each exhale, just let your body melt into the floor as if your muscles were melting. Great job today. You've done yourself or your body a lot of good. So hopefully you walk away feeling better and more calm. I'm going to leave you here today, but feel free to hold this as long as you'd like to. I hope to see you again soon. Take care.